There are stories so old they feel like thunder, sudden, inevitable, and impossible to ignore. Tonight we step into the shadowed corners of ancient Greece, where love kindled miracles, betrayal split houses, and revenge burned like a slow, brilliant wildfire. These are tales that shaped a civilization and still echo in our language and our myths. Listen closely, for they are as beautiful as they are terrible. Begin with the tale of Phaedra and Hippolytus, where desire becomes a trap. Hippolytus, the chaste son of Theseus, worshipped Artemis and rejected the pleasures of love. His stepmother Phaedra fell under a destructive passion for him, a passion not of her choosing, but summoned by the caprice of the gods. Consumed, she accused him of assault when he spurned her. Theseus believed her. He called upon Poseidon, who sent a monstrous wave to scatter Hippolytus's chariot. The young man was dragged to death by his own horses. Only then did Phaedra confess the truth and take her own life. Here is a cruel lesson. Gods, desire, and honor can be instruments of ruin, and innocence can be crushed by a single, desperate lie. Next, travel to the island of Crete, to the labyrinthine story of Pasiphaë and the Minotaur. Pasiphaë was married to King Minos, but the god Poseidon, angry at the king, cursed the queen with an unnatural longing for a bull. The result was monstrous, a child with the body of a man and the head of a beast. The Minotaur fed on human flesh until Minos imprisoned it within a labyrinth designed by Daedalus. Here, punishment and secrecy twist into obsession. The king's public strength hides a private scandal, and the monstrous offspring becomes the city's shame. It took a hero, cleverness, and blood to end it, yet the stain of divine meddling remained. Consider the story of Medea, perhaps the most devastating study of betrayal and revenge. A foreign sorceress and the wife of the hero Jason, Medea helped him steal the golden fleece and betrayed her family to secure his favor. Jason repaid her by leaving her for a king's daughter, seeking a more advantageous marriage. Medea's response dismantles the comforting moral binaries of villain and victim. She plotted a revenge so cold and calculated that it shattered any warm memory of love. Poisoned gifts for the new bride, and in some versions, the unimaginable act of killing her own children to wound Jason beyond repair. The horror of her choice forces us to confront the raw logic of a woman's agency when every door has been closed to her, a terrifying assertion of power born from humiliation. And what of Helen, whose face launched 1,000 ships? Love and betrayal intermingle in her story. Abducted, or in some tellings, willing, her departure with Paris ignited the Trojan War, where kings and heroes sailed to reclaim honor and property in the name of love. The war became a theater for every extreme, loyalty tested, promises broken, and revenge taken on a scale that reshaped nations. These myths are not quaint bedtime tales. They are mirrors. They show how love can elevate and destroy, how betrayal corrodes families and empires, and how revenge can become a moral abyss. The gods who meddle, the mortals who suffer, and the choices that ripple across generations all teach us the Greeks' stark lesson. Human passions are forces as powerful as fate. When you close your eyes, imagine these characters walking in their marble world, hearts full of longing or ice, decisions like lightning striking down entire households. Their stories endure because they are truthful in a terrifying way. The most ordinary emotions can create tragedies fit for the stars. In the end, the myths ask us not for judgment, but for recognition. Recognize the potential within ourselves for love, for betrayal, and for revenge. And perhaps, in that recognition, find a way to be wiser than the gods.